Right, after my last video, this is the third video about Wentworth Woodhouse Gardens. I've come back to the main driveway, but I've just come back from up there where the camellia house is, because I wanted to make it clear where I think that orchard should go. And as we come back here, you can just about see the spire of the church over there. I don't know if you can. Let me just zoom in. On my iPhone the quality is not going to be brilliant, but you can just see the spire peeking above the trees. That's the garden centre through those gates over there, those metal gates. But there, over there, where all that ragwort is flowering, you can see the metal brackets on the wall there. That used to be a set of greenhouses, because that faces south. So I would hope that at some point in the future that's going to be refurbished. But I think the land in front of it would make a perfect orchard, or failing that, even a part of this here would make a nice orchard, as long as the line was kept so that you could see right from the house over there, and there's a straight line that's straight through the garden centre to the wall over there, which goes out onto the main road. As long as that line is kept clear, I think this field for an orchard will be pretty good. But I'm more in favour of that area there. And at some point, this is just an aside, I'd like to see the kind of ornamental garden that's attached to the garden centre actually be brought in as part of this garden. So the maze, which is just there, would be a part of the garden. Whether that will happen or not, I don't know. I don't think it's vital for that to happen, but it will be a nice extra addition, as it was originally all a part of this garden, as I understand it, to kind of bring that back as a complete unit. And then maybe you can get into the garden via multiple access points. I don't know if that's viable. There's obviously a lot of research to do to make the best use of this space, this wonderful garden. So while we're down here, I'm just going to go and have a look at another section just round the side of the sweet chestnut. And it's absolutely stunning weeping beech. Look at that towering above. It's like a waterfall above your head. That's just wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. And there's the size of the sweet chestnut. Some beehives with the bees swarming. As I mentioned on the other video, you've got a very shady area there that I think will make a good stumpery and fernery. But as we come into this closed off section, well, not closed off, but there's a hedge around it, and it's a wilder side here. We've got a little, what looked like some kind of pond. I don't know how historic this is, but you've already got lots of wildflowers here. I can see this being a haven for butterflies, and if there was water in there, there'd probably be dragonflies around here as well. But I think this whole area, you could build either one big pond or a couple of ponds, a big pond and a small pond, or a big pond and a medium pond and a small pond, or, you know, just really give this over to wildlife. You've got no major trees kind of overhanging, even though you've got the big sweet chestnut there. It's quite an open site. You've got no major trees overhanging any of the water other than those yew trees potentially. But as I say, you could have quite a large pond here, and then down there you could have, just over there, you could have a smaller pond, or as I said, 2 or 3 ponds. And again, whether this would need refurbishing as a historical part of the gardens, I don't know. Or you could just make this bigger. Lots of water lilies in, and be great for frogs and newts, and they've got a wild section over there that they can go and hide in. Lots of mixture of plants there. So yeah, and there's another entrance over there where you see those 2 people have just come in, somebody else coming in there. So it's a nice area to walk through, but it's kind of a little bit secluded, a little bit protected from the main thoroughfare over there. So perfect for a pond, I think, for a nice wildlife area. Right, that's it for this video. I'm going to go back to the camellia house and we'll carry on filming from there. Bye for now.